I would like to ask you. Regarding first one, what is the effect of social media in the search industries?
Social media is rising in importance in all of the search algorithm and all of the search engine result pages. Previously, it was all about links, and now you will see Twitter responses and Facebook responses inside the search engine result pages. So if you have a particular brand, for example, the Akshaya Patra brand here, you're trying to fill up the home page, if you will, the entire page of the search, I'm sorry, page one, of the search engine result pages with responses about this foundation. So you can have Facebook pages, Twitter stream, people talking about it, and so on, as well as the usual search results. Increasing importance.
Yeah, it means you are trying to say that search is going to mix up the social and communication.
Right. We say that the social graph is eating the link graph. It just means that social media results are showing up in the search graph. They have an increasing importance. If you think about what a link would mean, it was saying this is a vote for something. I suggest you go there. I think it's important. Good or bad, I think it's important, right? So that was a good way for the initial search engines to decide what was important on the web and what should be shown up at number one. If you get further into it, now that there are social media sites available, the commentary of people all over the world, right, will now help those search engines to be even more refined about what's important. Those things that are trending topics, in other words, are frequently discussed on Twitter or Facebook or similar kinds of social media sites, are those things that are most important in people's minds, so they know what to return as results.
Okay, my second one is, what does SEO Mars Pro make difference between the other free and the paid tools?
The difference between free and paid tools. Yes. We have both at SEO Mars. So we begin with some services. It enables you to take a few metrics and do a bit on a campaign, if you will, to understand some things. But for those who need greater service that requires more processing and use of the equipment, if you will, of SEO Mars, for those we have to charge a pro or premium price. The differences would be the depth of the information you can get, the number of links that you can take a look at, for example, in Open Site Explorer, and even the campaigns that you can run. So it's the depth and the engagement that requires a pro service.
How do you think about making more events happen in India?
Okay.
Like this related to search, social media, and everything.
I'm very excited to see the very first search conferences that are seriously focused on search and social media here in India this year. Until now, there have been a little bit talk here and there about this sort of thing. I see it's beginning in India. With a huge population and a large subcontinent, not just a country, but a very large country, I think it's important that this search marketing information spread from city to city. I'm hoping to see more things like AdTech coming in Delhi. I'm, of course, very happy that the Click Asia happened in Mumbai, and this one now, the Search Marketing Summit in Bangalore. I expect more to happen in Chennai very shortly, and we see that it's beginning to pop, if you will, that the search marketing industry is beginning to mature here in the continent.
How do you see the future of the search? Because you started SEO Mars as previously research, and then went to consultancy, and previously you evolved to social media.
Right. We started as a consultancy, yes, at SEO Mars, and worked for companies who were doing perhaps e-commerce or similar kinds of things. We certainly did some rev share projects in which we took a portion of the profit when a product was sold. So that's like affiliate marketing or rev share, you kind of bump that up. After that, we understood that search marketing was a critical part to success. So as that was learned, and there was a blog called SEOMoz.org, it grew in a number of members of the community until there were about 15,000. At that point, we decided it was important to begin to provide not just the blog, but to provide access to our software and some guides. It became the pro service. What we see is the future of search now. It's being focused on local and mobile and social. We've been talking for a number of months and years even about the conjunction of these three pieces. We see that India in particular has gone straight past regular telephones that are landed lines, and there are a tremendous number of mobile phones in people's hands. Last year, in 2010, more than 1.2 million new phone accounts per month were registered. registered in India alone. So this would say to me that mobile is going to be a big issue here in India, and it is a lifeline to local businesses because as we walk around the streets, the phone geolocates us and says, which coffee shop is here, which grocery shall I go to, which restaurant shall I try tonight.
Yeah, as you said for local search, should local business with limited resource go should focus only on local search or it should include even social media?
Start with local search. The local search will get you listed in the local listings of importance. It takes very little effort. It's very clean and clear. When you get to the Google website, you look for local listings. It will tell you exactly what to do. After you've done that, engaging in social media can also be free. Right? Set up a Facebook account, set up a Twitter account, encourage people who already visit your business to follow you on those things. Offer them specials, offer them deals, offer them, events, whatever it is that you can do that doesn't cost either a lot of money or any money at all. This will keep your community growing and keep it engaged. Begin with local, move to social slowly.
Yeah. How do you think Google's latest hotspot is waging war against real city search and etc.? Is it going to win or is it just another breakdown by Google?
The very short answer is I think Yelp's doing a better job.
That means
I don't
yes, it may go down like this or it may be.
Yes, it might.
It may go down.
So I guess if I were a betting person, I would probably bet that Yelp will still succeed.
What do you think about search and search? Like search is related to related content and search is related to search related videos. Is videos been replaced by content or what? It's still the content video.
I see. They're saying a tremendous amount of video is online. Certainly, we understand that like a year's worth of video is always uploaded every, minute, hour, day, who knows what. So yes, there's a tremendous volume of video on there. It doesn't mean that we're all going to watch every piece of it. It's very valuable to a website to have a piece of video on there. It's an important element, but it's one element. Social media, technical SEO, content writing, PR promotion, video, images, all of these things are tactics to help you promote yourself, your website, your ideas, and your company. I would not overemphasize the value of any one of those pieces.
Now, what is the biggest achievements in 2010 compared to last year? What is the achievements in last year?
Achievements. The largest achievements, you mean in the search world itself? I would say the biggest excitement I saw in the search world itself, I think, is just the spread of search marketing around the world. It's exciting to see that the industry itself is burgeoning, not just in India, but also in China, in Southeast Asia, and throughout the rest of the countries in Europe too. I also see it in South America. For the first time I went to a conference in Brazil, we're seeing all of this kind of thing grow. As search marketing is an industry, grows around the world, it simplifies and enables the spread of ideas to more people.
Most of the larger companies violate not only Google, entire search engine guidelines. Nothing happens to them.
Yes, there are a number that violate, yeah.
For example, like Mahalo under 2006 was a BMW.
Yeah.
Why doesn't search engines take action any against them?
In the United States, we have a phrase, too big to fail. They thought that insurance agencies and the banks were too big to fail. They didn't let them fail. I'm sure you all heard about this nonsense here in India as well. It's kind of like that. It's too big a brand to remove it from the search engine results, or people looking for BMW, for example, will be not upset with BMW, but they'll be upset with Google. So yeah, there is this balance. It's not equitable, but remember, Google is a private industry. It's a